Your daughter, Heather.
Yes.
I didn't know this until today. In terms of the history of America in the 20th and early 21st century, Heather, you're here today, and you ended up in, was it the police service or?
Federal agent.
As a federal agent. And if we take the Kennedy story as one part of the American experience, you on the day of 9/11 were doing what?
I was working that day, and it so happens our offices were in the towers. And I actually was not supposed to go to work that day. Last minute change plans. They said no report to the World Trade Center that day. So I was only on the job a few months. It was the first year on the job, so I went there that day. And when the plane hit our tower, we first, of course, like most people, thought it was an accident. So I called my mom and dad because they usually go for a walk, a 5-mile walk every morning. So called them and said, hey, said there was an accident, plane hit our building, but I'm okay, and I'm heading out of the building, I should be fine. So because of the disaster that happened, we couldn't get out quickly because debris was coming down, people were jumping. So we had to run into another building next to the Trade Center, and they held us there for a while, saying we're safer in that building. So as we stood there and waited, the second plane hit the building, and we watched all that happen. And at that time, I was with my secretary, who was like 7, 8 months pregnant. And when I saw that plane hit that building, I said, that's coming down. So I went up to the security guards. I said, I'm taking my chances running out that door.
They were telling you to stay in the tower.
They said it was safer in the tower because people were jumping, and you could see the people jumping, and debris was falling down. And they were hoping that the fire department could come in and secure us where we can get out safer instead of debris falling and landing on us or a person landing on us. So
you're with your secretary, she's pregnant, you said, I'm going to take my chances. What did you do? Do you run, walk?
We ran, yeah.
Where did you run to?
We ran to around the corner we ran at least a block. We got run into, we couldn't run. And there was a lot of people who were standing there and looking, and we were like, move, keep going. So we got about 3 or 4 blocks away when we heard the rumble coming, and then the tower came down. It was about at least 3 hours before I finally could call my parents and say that I made it out, because cell phones were down and there was no service. So I had to walk with, you know, shoes and all cut up and walk home, walk over the 59th Street Bridge, and my brother Shane came up and picked me up.